Oh, looks like it.
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
Yeah, I'm in go mode. Go. Yeah, I'm in go mode.
And welcome to a new episode of the OSA Out of Shape Allstars Season 3. Drew, don't start pulling on your collar already. It just started, baby. Don't start already. Season 3, Episode 6. God damn, nigga gonna have a loose collar in the first 15 minutes of the episode.
He's the king of bacon collar.
Yeah, for real, bro. Come on, get it together, Dang.
We already put him in the mood today, so you guys are in for an episode tonight.
Yeah. But welcome, man. As you can see, it's a fatal four-way tonight. If you're watching, if you're listening, there's only 4 of us tonight. We got Eddie on the pod, our host with the most, Johnny 5 on the pod, Drew, of course, our fearless star. You know, the LeBron James to our Miami Heat, the Kevin Durant to our OKC, the Steph Curry to our Golden State. That's Drew here, man. We just some bandwagoners. You know, we playing our part. We role players in this thing. But Drew,
I feel so appreciated.
Drew is the MVP.
Don't cry, dude.
In here, man.
I might.
Back to back, he the Joker around here. But again, this episode is brought to you by Coach Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC. Fellas, are y'all ready to get into the episode?
I guess so. Let's do it.
He guess so. So let's kick it off.
Yo, my eyes fucking hurting me right now.
Okay, his eyes are hurting him. We're gonna kick it off with bag it or trash it. All right, bag it or trash it. First up, Aaron Donald, man. He's been contemplating retirement, but
he got that bag.
But in recent news, them Rams is like,
as of like a couple hours ago.
Yeah, exactly. The Rams is like, nah, brother. We gonna reconstruct this contract. We need to run it back. So with that, there's been a lot of talks of where Aaron Donald stands when it comes to the GOAT talk. We always having the GOAT talk, man. The GOAT talk always come up with when it's the top dogs. So bag of the trash is Drew. Kick us off. Is Aaron Donald the best defensive lineman of this century? Bag it or trash it. This
century.
Now, again, there's some notable names that comes to mind since, you know, the kickoff.
From 2000 to
Exactly. So you got you got the Williams brothers. You got Pat and Kevin Williams. You got Warren Sapp. You got Adonican Sue. You got
Warren Sapp, bro.
Cameron Hayward. You got Cameron Jordan. You got Alohi Naha. You got fucking Marcus Trout. You got Fletcher Cox. You got fucking who else I got?
Vince Wilfork.
You got Chris Jenkins. You
JJ Watt.
JJ Watt.
So it's a trash, bro.
Listen.
He an end though, right? He more of a DN.
Yeah, he is an end.
You said defensive line. You
didn't say I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I meant D tackle. That's what I meant.
That's the reason why I named him. You said defensive line. So
my bad. Bag of trash is Aaron Donald, the best defensive tackle of this century. With all the names I named: Warren Sapp, Chris Jenkins, Cam Edwards, Cameron Jordan, Alohi Naha, Fletcher Cox, Chris Wood.
Dwight Freeney.
Dwight is an end.
He's an end, yeah.
Dwight is more of an end. Pat Williams, Geno Atkins. Bag of the trash it, Drew.
Trash it, bro. You got niggas like Warren Sapp and Cameron Jordan just off rip, bro. You're not the best. Why you can't be the best? He's not the best. He's definitely up there. He's like top. He's definitely. I'll say top 5.
Top 5 of this century. You all right there? Yeah. You got allergies or something?
Yeah, I do got allergies, but my eyes
might need to do some eye drops in there. All right, John. Bag of trash. Aaron Donald, best D tackle of this century.
2000 to now. I think you gotta give it to him.
Better than Warren Sapp?
I love Warren Sapp and what he did. I'm trying to say in them early days of me watching football, he was like the biggest name and whatnot. His team, the Buccaneers team, was a good defensive team. But I just feel like
Better than Kevin Williams, Pat Williams, Geno Atkins.
We're talking about this one. We're talking about this one position. Donald is just super versatile. You can move him around. Even though he plays that position, you can move him around. And he's probably without a doubt, I'm not gonna say some people might debate it, but he's faster than all of them. And he's probably just as strong or stronger than some of them.
And again, like you said, you move him around, he's just as fast as them niggas coming off the end as well. So it's a good argument.
It's a good argument, but
off the versatility alone, I would say his impact. You've seen his impact. I thought he was in the league. I thought he was in the league a little longer. He was drafted in 2014.
Yeah, he hasn't been here long.
Yeah,
2014 draft. So that means that's how much that's how much shit he's done in
such a short time.
6 years.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Hey, bag of the trash it.
Oh yeah, I'm a bag it. I didn't bag it.
Okay.
We didn't talk about the money, but new $95 million contract for Aaron Donald. $95 million. Let me hold the million. So I just wanted to just look into a couple of stats. The guys that are ahead of him obviously do have a little bit. So the list goes. So interior lineman. List goes. Bruce Smith obviously hasn't played since late 2000s. Reggie White, obviously. Shout out to the great Reggie White. Chris Dolman, Michael Strahan's obviously on there. John Randall, Richard Dent, Jared Allen, Julius Peppers, Simeon Rice, Clyde Simmons, Jason Taylor, John Abraham, once a Jet, always a Jet. Seal Jones, Dwight Freeney, Cameron Jordan, Trance Armstrong, Kevin Carter, Neil Smith, Robert Mathis, who is the only other name that would pop out, but again, hasn't had the longevity that Aaron Donald has had. And then you go down.
A lot of those are ends that you knew.
Exactly. Well, I just did this by like interior defensive. This is depending on 3-4 or 4-3.
Right.
So there, if you're an interior defensive tackle, you're still
right. Yeah. Correct.
Considered. But yeah, it's Aaron Donald. It's not just like his sack numbers, right? It's him getting involved on every play and causing certain interceptions, and it can let the secondary go crazy. He just not even getting the sack, pushing 2 offensive linemen into the back of the quarterback, but then the end comes around and actually gets down the sack. Like that is those are the stats that don't count for Aaron Donald and should.
Right.
He's a freak athlete. He's 250 and it's all muscle. He's a big boy, but he's a small guy for a big boy. And that's all muscle.
Right.
It's crazy. It's unbelievable. He's a freak athlete.
And that's what I was gonna say, to piggyback on you and John. I'm a bag it because again, compared to these guys, mass wise, he's smaller than all these fucking guys. But yet you need 3 linemen on him at all times and shit. And he will grab all 3 of them, cuff them together, and throw all of his he's a freak.
But then the corner will come on a corner blitz and he'll get the credit for it. But Aaron damn near fucking took down half the offensive line.
Yeah, so you gotta bag it. I don't think we've seen anything like this, and I don't know when, because when it comes to his position, and again the game is changing a lot where you see these guys move all around. So a defensive tackle, for the most part, a lot of these guys ain't just in the interior, they move around a lot. You'll see Aaron Donald move all around the line and shit. Whereas in these guys that we previously named earlier in the century, they were in the interior. They stayed there, and they were some big guys, that's some bulldozers. But Aaron Donald is not as big as these guys, but he moved. He
for the
moved
record,
niggas.
he's 6'1", which unheard of for an interior defensive lineman. And on paper, he's 280, but there's no fucking base.
He's not.
He's probably 270.
We named a lot of great defensive players, but when they talk about those other defensive players, they're most likely when you talk about them as greatest at that position.
Yeah.
Don was more looked at as one of the greatest defensive players
ever.
Period.
So he's not even categorized. It's just impact, everything defensive player.
Yeah.
They have him as one of the greatest ever to play defense in the football NFL.
And in such a short period, again, 2014 he was drafted. I think his first year he was rookie year, and he was Pro Bowl that first year and shit. So Aaron Donald's been smoking ever since. Fucking Rams. Yeah, y'all smart, man. Don't be some dumbasses. Pay that boy. He just signed with
Yeah.
Yeezy brand. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You better
They're
get that
in-
money.
The Rams could repeat, man. I don't know. It's too early, like way too early predictions, but
Football different, man. I don't be really knowing about the
they loaded it up again, though. Like they loaded up again, man. Got fucking Bobby Wagner in there with Aaron Donald now full time.
Yeah, but then they pull a Tampa where everybody get fucking hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's like, oh, they got everybody came back, and then the team fucking injury bug hit everybody, and then it's like, what they doing now? So
Yeah,
it
you're
look
gonna
good.
get some regression from Cooper.
Yeah, it
Definitely
look good.
tons of regression for that. See,
We will see. But also in back of the trash it. Unfortunately, Jazz coach Quinn Snyder has stepped down. Utah Jazz coach. So right now, it's kind of in limbo on the future of Donovan Mitchell. He's in fact said that the reason he re-signed is because of Coach Snyder and shit. Him and Rudy been allegedly going through it and shit. So like, Coach was the person keeping it together, and now we don't know what the future is for the Utah Jazz as we know it currently. So bagging the trash it, John. Should Donovan Mitchell be looking to get out of Utah? Bagging the trash it.
I'm gonna bag it because I think that's the first step in the blow up. I think that team's about to get blown up. At this point, just cut your losses because realistically, what are the chances of them getting the coach of Snyder? Quinn Snyder?
Quinn Snyder.
I was about to say the football teams.
Dan Snyder.
I was about to say Dan. Quinn Snyder. I don't think there's any coaching candidates of his caliber out there. There might be one or two, maybe, but
there might be one or two, but
maybe, possibly, but at this point, just blow it up. You made a nice little run. You was a playoff team for a few years. You had Gordon Hayward. You drafted lottery. Gordon Hayward left. You drafted lottery, and it was back. You got Mitchell. You was making some playoff runs.
Yeah.
Rudy damn near killed sports
Word.
years ago.
Word. I don't know. Started the shutdown.
That's what started between him and Mitchell.
If they feel that they can't talk Mitchell into like staying, which would probably be a key, just blow the team up, move that $200 million Rudy Gobert contract, move Mitchell somewhere,
and it just happened.
Hold up my picks and
it just happened, and Donovan Mitchell tweeted like, "Wow, the reason I'm here is because of him." Like, so, like, and it's no communication between him and coach. It's just unexpected. So he feels kind of betrayed right now by Coach Snyder and the Utah Jazz. So Drew, bag of the trash is, should Donovan Mitchell look to leave Utah?
I mean, since he feel betrayed like that, like what you just said, then the coach stepping down was the first domino. Right. It's probably unrepairable at this point. But honestly, if he literally just voiced that, like where you see that?
It was all on social media today as well as ESPN, because again, this Quinn Snyder thing just happened this morning. So it's like, again, it just broke,
and that was like his first reaction. Like, no,
it's like, wow,
like you say that shit. Like, he probably had no filter. This is like no filter. Like, this is his true feelings, and exactly. Like that shit.
He's getting the information just like the world is. It wasn't like he heard it from Utah. It wasn't like
it's clip.
Right. Coach Snyder didn't tell him. He hearing it just like everybody else. So he's feeling a little way. But Ed, should Donovan Mitchell stay with Utah? He got the bag.
So all weekend out in California, I kept seeing these like fan images and stuff going on. I'm like, what's happening? About
him coming to New York?
Yeah, you know how I feel about random rumors of guys coming to New York, and that's the rumor. All bias aside,
That's been the rumor. That's been the rumor all year.
Yeah,
Knicks fans love that shit.
All rumors aside, I'm gonna bag, and I'm assuming he's gonna play on the Knicks next year. We'll see. Might have to do, might have to trade a few players. But that's all good.
And again, the speculation, a part of him possibly coming to New York will be Randall will be out. So
yeah, which is, hey, I'm fine with it.
They will have to move Randall in order to
Oh
get
no.
him.
Oh no, you mean the guy that overshot expectations last year and that didn't really perform well this year? It's fine. I'm gonna miss him. He was great last year. He did really, really well for one season.
Y'all gotta get y'all defense up. That's what y'all gotta do.
But we also need a point guard. And
y'all been needing a point guard for like years.
Decades.
You got the young boy. He gonna step up next year from
years.
Kentucky.
Quickly.
Years.
Quickly, but Quickly's a ball dominant guy. No, I mean,
years.
He's the today point guard. Like
he could be
scoring guards.
He could be the sixth man of the year going forward when we get Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, got it. Now speaking of teams in the NBA and having people available for their teams, the NBA is in talks again about shortening the season. Now,
what?
Shortening the season even more is, again, their goal is to get the best brand of basketball possible. And even with having it shorter season, as they shorten out the season and have breaks.
Playoffs, though?
Right now, it doesn't say anything. The play-in will still remain. Mm-hmm. They've been talking about a mid-season tournament, but
that's kind of dumb. Even with
again, this is all the talks in the NBA.
Like a mid-season tournament, and you want to shorten. But
the goal of the season, the goal of the shortening is to get the players, keep the players healthy. So when you get to playoffs, when you get to the play-in, you get the best brand of NBA basketball. So back in the trash, should the NBA, John, shorten the season again?
When did it the first time?
What shit is that, man?
Last year.
They ain't shortened the season. It's still the same 82.
Last season it was shortened. Last year was 72. Last season was 72 games. This season it was back to 82.
Well, that's because of COVID? So it wasn't really due to like
the season before. This season they were trying something new. Last season they were trying. Everything is COVID related, but COVID wasn't stopping them. COVID didn't make them play 75 games. The season before was shortened because of COVID. Last season, they could have played a full season. They decided, again, to get a better brand of basketball and shorten the season, and then they went back to the 80.
What they was trying to do was to make sure to get like the schedule back on time. They were trying to get the finals to take place back in June. They were just trying to get everything back together. Remember?
Yeah.
Ended in like October.
Right, that's true.
They were just trying to get everything back in the.
So now, if they shorten it again, it will still be the same, but the season will start later. So you say trash it, John.
Yeah, bro. They say competitive, but their main thing is they're trying to limit/eliminate injuries, and unfortunately, obviously, wear and tear plays a role. But wear and tear plays a role, but someone jumping, landing, and shit snapping, it's not gonna change.
Right.
That shit happens. Don't try to say it happened in the first game of the season.
Right.
Versus the last game of the season, it could still happen regardless.
Right.
It can happen with less wear and tear on the body. It can happen with wear and tear on the body. They're trying to limit and eliminate injuries. That's why you don't see the how it used to be 4 games in 5 nights.
Right. They don't do that no more. The back-to-backs.
The back-to-backs is not as limited. I mean, it's limited. As many back-to-back every now and then.
Right.
Those be limited. It's just like, I don't know. They're trying to do something, but it's like injuries happen regardless. A good portion of players take care of their bodies. Sometimes you just land wrong. Sometimes you step on somebody's foot. Sometimes somebody gonna knock you out the air. You gonna land wrong. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like
right. Those type of things gonna happen regardless of how many games you play.
Yeah,
And-
take a whole week off, play one game, you go up for a layup. Someone step on somebody's ankle, somebody pushes you out the air. Gary Payton in a second.
Right.
Break your arm. You know what I'm trying to say? Or break your elbow. It's gonna happen because basketball is not crazy contact, but it's still a contact sport. There's still contact. So the fact that there's contact, you going up for a block shot, you tangle up in the air, you can come down, boom. It's a lot of shit. But that's their main focus. They're trying to eliminate injuries, but it's gonna happen. Like it happens.
All right, Drew, back of the trash.
And I can make this more tangible.
Okay.
Anthony Davis is going to get injured where you got 82 games or let's say 62 games. That nigga still gonna be injured. Brittle bones. Yes.
So you bagging it or you trashing it?
I'm trashing that shit. 82 games, 72 games, and 10 games don't make a difference, bro. Like, let's just be honest. It doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't make no difference. Like what Johnny says is exactly the point. They're trying to decrease injury because just like you say, they want people fresh for the playoffs. That's basically saying we don't want people like fucking with nagging injuries going into playoffs, but you're not going to stop that. A season is a season. It's wear and tear. Right. So it's going to happen.
All right, Ed, back in the trash.
What's LeBron think?
LeBron hasn't had a take on it yet. I haven't heard a take from him.
All right, so whatever he says is what's going to inevitably happen. But I mean, shortening the season, extending the season, it makes no sense. Just keep it the way it was. I mean, so I'll trash it. But I mean, just keep it the way it is. Just keep it the way it is. Load management, isn't that a thing? Do that instead. It's fine.
You know what I'm saying? And that's still gonna happen.
And see, and again, that's what Commissioner Silver was saying, that he's trying to limit that as well. But that shit's still gonna happen.
Exactly.
So, yeah. It's not like the nature,
how they gonna, you know what I'm trying to say?
The culture of the NBA, unless they're gonna strict and get more strict with the load management rule of however they determine players should be playing or not, unless they're gonna get start to put out harsher punishments for that shit against the teams, niggas still gonna do it. Like
as a player, quick thing. This is how I'll get the lead. Oh, you're gonna punish me? I took a mental health day.
Right, exactly.
Took a mental health day. Y'all big on mental health, right?
My mind hurts.
Yo,
look at what Kevin Love introduced.
Yeah, I was gonna say shout out to Kevin Love.
Shout out to Kevin Love
for opening that window for the players.
Yeah, if I was a player, I hit the lead with that. They trying to punish me. You know what I'm saying? And then also a big aspect of it is like there'll be the owners who paying millions and millions of dollars to certain players. It's like we pay you to play. So I understand if the employee wants to thing, but it's like load management's gonna take. I'm taking
my mind hurts. Oh, my mind hurts. Oh my god!
I play too many games. I need a little break. You know what I'm trying to say?
Kevin Love.
Just say that. What can the league tell you? No, I gotta go see a doctor for him to tell me I can't have mental health there. You know what I'm saying?
And again, who is a doctor to tell me that? Like, how can he say, "Oh, this was a fake," or not? Like,
no, I can't get a day off.
Right, exactly.
Low management will forever be there. You know what I'm trying to say? All you gotta do is say, and you can pick the most. Sometimes it's not even mental health. They'll say like a nagging injury. You choose
nagging
hamstring flared up, a knee bruise, or something. You know, something light.
Right.
It's like I just can't go.
I can't get loose.
I just can't go. I can't play. That's what I'm saying. Low management is. That's one thing I know for a fact that they trying to.
You gotta thank Pop for that one. That was Pop.
That was about to be mine. That was about to be my argument. You gotta thank Pop for this one. One of your decorated coaches started this shit.
Pop started.
Realistically,
started this shit.
But it's looked upon differently in the coach's standpoint versus players. You know what I'm trying to say? Like if a player goes inside, the player's gonna get more flack. Oh, he's soft. He can't play. This, that. He'll get all that. The coach says it's like, oh, strategic. They winning. They can take a day off. They don't gotta play today.
That's a fact, though. That's a fact.
Yeah, but when
that plays a role in it.
But when they saw it, but when that I forgot which year was it, but fucking first take.
They said them
first
niggas
take always.
They was
always,
in Miami and shit. They had
always yes, that when you get to Orlando, you see Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker on a commercial flight back home. I'm like, ain't these niggas supposed to play a game tonight? Why are they at the fucking airport?
They're not gonna argue. They still gonna get paid off. Fuck it, it's a day off.
Nigga said Tony Parker them was going to Hawaii and shit. They had a game that night.
They're in the damn commercial airport going home.
Look, NBA is in some trouble. They did create it. They did made this shit extra soft, and now these players are empowered to the point where it's like there's a lot of shit that the NBA can't argue. Again, this is the workforce, so there's certain stipulations and certain rules that apply everywhere. When it's like when it comes to mental stuff like that, you can't argue it. I'm sorry. There's no space for you to argue anybody's mental capacity. So the NBA, Kevin Love kicked that off, and
Ben
now
Simmons is soft.
Ben Simmons do it. Shit, Kyrie did it. It's a bunch of them niggas be taking these
Kevin Love walked so Ben Simmons can run.
So NBA, y'all in some trouble, but again, we all trashing it. Lesser games is not going to prevent the current issues in the NBA. They still gonna have those same issues. Nothing's gonna change that unless these motherfuckers do what I said. NCAA tournament style, one and done. Get y'all ass out of here.
No, it's not. That shit is bullshit too.
I mean, I've always been a fan of like the way soccer does things too, with like regulations. It's like, oh, if you suck, you're out of the league. Like you're done. Like get it together. Like you don't get the privilege of being here and playing with us anymore. Go play with the scrubs in like the G and the D League.
Right, so do that shit. One and done they ass. We don't
fucking Jets and Giants will be on the fucking fan controlled fucking football league.
Well,
my way.
Well, what they should do with the NFL though, if you the worst team in the NFL, they got the XFL, which is supposed to be the development.
That's why I said fan controlled league.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have the best team in the XFL play against the worst team in the NFL. Whoever wins, one moves up. One move.
That's what I'm saying. Regulation.
Nah, they can't have that. They can't have that, bro. That should be lit fun, but they can't have that.
That'd be fire. They can't have that. If you the donkey of the season, you play that one last game before the Super Bowl. You play that game against the top XFL team.
That should be lit, but that should be horrible.
Fuck the Pro Bowl. Have that game.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Have that game.
We got the answers, bro. We got the answers. They just don't want to listen to us.
Have that game. Have the fucking Jaguars playing some XFL Shane
York Renegades.
Shit. Yeah, exactly.
That should be lit. And at the same time.
Playing the Washington Sentinels and shit for the last one in the NFL. Hell yeah. I'm with that.
I'm with that.
Oh shit.
That shit be fire. But last up in Bag of the Trash shit, Slam Magazine just had their 75 greatest teams of all time. Of course, number one, Chicago Bulls. Duh.
Why? What did they do? They
72
wins and championship.
What are you talking about?
You don't remember that? We ain't see The Last Dance?
How old are we again?
Collectively.
Average age was what, 8 years old?
We didn't marvel over The Last Dance in the midst of COVID.
I'm just saying.
The Lakers probably had something to say about that shit.
Yeah, and when they won 72, we might have been a little younger than that.
That was what, 98?
Yeah,
98.
No, it was 96. Yeah.
Okay,
so collectively, this group was 7 years old.
I was 8.
Collectively, I'm saying the medium average, but collectively, we were all 7.
5, 96, 5. I was 5, nigga. I was 5 or 6, depending.
Yeah, young.
So
I was 5, 6.
We were 7.
I mean, Ed and Dev showing how they 40-year-olds, they showing their age side.
But on that list,
nigga was
number
born
2,
90.
Number 2, greatest team of all time is the 2016-17 Golden State Warriors, first year with KD, championship year. Was the second greatest, still Slam Magazine, the second greatest team of all time.
What?
Bag it or trash it.
Trash.
16-17 Golden State Warriors, the second greatest team of all
Trash.
time. Drew say trash and
Trash.
John.
That is totally disrespectful.
To
Totally
me, I had a conversation about like
Totally
top greatest
disrespectful.
team. That KD's Warriors team, that Warriors team with KD, I think that's the top 5 team all time.
Okay.
Number 2, I don't know about number 2, but it's definitely top 5. Listen, you gotta look at it this way. When that team was formed, as soon as that team was formed, what we all said, oh, they won
the championship.
Are y'all talking? Hold on. Y'all talking about single year? Like
yeah, it's single year. They got it.
That's how you rank it.
That's how they rank it, single year. So the 16, 17 year.
So it'll be the 96, the 72, the Bulls team that won 17 games. They could have the same roster the year after that. But they're not talking about the year. They're talking about that year.
They got all the championship years of the Bulls on the list of the 75. It just the greatest was
the 72. Okay.
What was the 5? You know the 5?
For Slam.
I just want to know the 5.
You gotta have a subscription. And they be acting funny and shit. So
they don't show. That's fine, but I don't think that's gonna sway my answer. But I do think that
the Lakers is not even in that shit at all, son.
No, the Lakers is definitely in it. It's just a matter of where they place them.
I think they're in there, but I don't know them.
I'm pretty sure Showtime Lakers is in there. Kobe Shaq Lakers is in there. The 01 Lakers, Lakers, Kobe Shaq Lakers is definitely gonna be in there.
Nah, I think the 70. Nah, that's disrespectful.
They don't let you see
trash, bro.
But 70 win team will probably be.
So I just pulled up a
everybody
list
from
just
list.
Hold on,
everybody
what you saying?
Hold on, I pulled up a separate list to whatever, and I'll only talk about the ones that matter because I'm not going to count the 1966. 1967 Philadelphia.
Give us top 5.
Sixers.
Give us top 5 if you got it.
These are just honorable mentions real quick. 2001, 2002 Lakers, the Kobe Shaq Lakers. 2007, 2008 Celtics. Anything is possible Celtics. That Celtics team. But 91, 92 Bulls is number 9. I'm going to skip that. 96, 97 Bulls is number 6 on this list. That's funny. 1988, 89 Pistons. 71, 72 Lakers. I won't talk about that one though. This has the 86, 87 Lakers as the number 2, and the 1995, 1996 Chicago Bulls number 1.
That's not the slam list though.
That's not the slam list.
Yeah, slam list is probably different.
Yeah, it is, because I got their number 4 is the 85-86 Celtics. And again, they got everything broken up. I'm trying to find the top 5. Top 5 greatest.
I do see one here where the 2016-2017 Warriors are 3 on the list. But number 2 is 1985-1986. Who gives a shit? We're not.
Greatest
those Celtics.
Number 6. They got it. This shit, the way they got it, again, you gotta have a subscription.
It's all fucked up.
Because I got number 7, 6, and 4, then 2 and 1. I don't have 3 or 5.
Man.
7, 6, 4. What was 7, 6, and 4?
So 7 is the 91 Bulls, the 1991 Bulls. Number 6 is the 86-87 Lakers. The number 4 is the 85-86 Celtics. Number 2 is Golden State, and number 1 is the Bulls. So who's at number 3 and 5? I have no idea. I can't find them on fucking Slam magazine because they got the shit where you gotta have a subscription to get in. So bullshit. That's some gay ass shit. I mean, that's some goofy ass shit. But
goofy.
That's some goofy ass shit.
That's some G word ass shit, dog.
Goofy. Hey, hold on. Have y'all seen the support LGBTQ?
Oh, I was gonna talk about that later in baseball.
Okay, so we'll get there. But have y'all seen the joke?
Nah.
Like,
I honestly haven't.
So the filter, it says like, it's, social media say because it is LGBTQ Pride Month, right?
Yes.
So the filter
Plus.
says like
Plus.
Q plus. So the filter it says like show how you support LGBTQ plus, and then people have been making up their own acronyms for LGBTQ, and it's funny as fuck. One nigga said, "Of course I support larger mats, giving back loose quarters or some shit like that." It was like some dumb ass shit, but it's been like mad funny. Like everything that's not supposed to be LGBTQ plus.
Yeah, all wrong answers only.
Right,
whatever.
it's been all wrong. Exactly, that's what it's been. And that shit been mad jokes. But Golden State Warriors, second greatest team of all time. Are we bagging or trashing?
I'm gonna trash it. They definitely top 5. I'm gonna trash it. I don't know they're number 2. I'm gonna trash it.
Yeah, I just don't. Again, it looks good on paper, but I don't think that team would have beat the Pop Spurs. I don't think that team would have beat the Kobe, Shaq Lakers, and that evil regime over there and shit. So I like it. I like what they were, and we knew what they were going to do. But to me, the league is a lot different too, where it's like all you need is 3 superstars, dominant players, and everybody else could be role players that really don't do shit, and they can cook. It's just the league we in right now. So I hold that against a lot of these teams of today. Unfortunately, like the softness of the way the game is called, the way the game is played. A lot of that shit, I know it might be some old way of thinking.
The way the game is called, and like foul. You talk about like fouls and stuff, right?
Yeah, right.
It's all because of you. It's all because of people like you and Johnny want offense all day. Offense all day.
What are you talking about?
I don't know
offense. People that want offense all day and didn't want to see that bogged down defensive game. You know, like games like.
How did I get mixed in that though?
Nah, you would definitely look back into videos of the pod. You've been saying that you love this offensive people scoring mad points in games. What
conversation is this?
It's been sprinkled out through all the pod. You got look for them.
Because
yes,
my main knock on this era of basketball, they don't play defense. That's all.
And again, that's what I'm saying. When we do the comparison, my whole thing is when they talk about LeBron and all these niggas and where they land GOAT supremacy. I always say these niggas don't play D. Like I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
There's no defense.
Drew made that up in his head.
I did not make that up in my head.
Yeah.
We do the research and find any footage.
Yeah, I'll do research. Where
we glorify this era, we always when we talk about the best eras of basketball, this era never ends in the conversation.
No, this era sucks. But that being said,
we openly said this era sucks. Like I don't know what you're talking about, Drew. I'm flabbergasted because I don't know what you talk about regarding me. If anything,
Dev is flabbergasted, and I'm appalled.
Right.
Back in this conversation.
Stop acting like y'all Stephen A. Smith.
As I say, and I continue to say, boring ass Spurs. But that's about all I say about, and that's been the Spurs for the last 20 fucking years. So they just a boring organization. But I don't highlight this. I'm just talking about this the worst playoffs ever. Niggas blowout after blowout. Like, but we're gonna get to that. So we trashing it that the NBA or the Warriors is the second greatest team.
I don't trash it.
Okay, so you're bagging it. Why are you bagging it? But why are you bagging it?
Why? Because they're fucking good, man. They're unstoppable. No one could beat them. I don't care who you put in front of them. They would have beat them in 7th. I understand that it was physical, and I know it was a different era and whatever. But these kids are splashing fucking threes all over the fucking place, and no one can be like, "Holy shit, should we go up and catch up to these guys?" No, they were slow as fuck, and they wanted to be physical. Steph's not going to let you get physical. They're going to probably leave him so much open space, and he's going to be able to knock down threes all day.
The Cavs won that year.
Period.
Depends. You got to set the whole rules. What rules that they're playing with, and everything. Because rules is different. Like when you do generations, you got to like.
You know, honestly,
make the rules as balanced as you can.
Yeah, you remember the movie Tropic Thunder? You remember that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Will Ferrell, Andre 3000?
I honestly haven't saw the whole thing.
No, that's semi-pro.
It's
Yeah,
not a
that's
bad book, but-
semi-pro. They was the
semi-pro.
tropics.
Right.
They were the
Exactly.
tropics.
Yeah.
Tropic
So-
Thunder is the other movie.
Yeah. I don't know why I said that.
Because of the tropics. That's why you said it.
Right. That's exactly what I said. Thank you for backing me up here. But yeah, I remember when Jackie Moon, Will Ferrell's character, like, tossed it up, and then fucking Andre 3000 did the alley-oop and dunked it.
And it's like, whoa.
What the fuck was that? I'm like, oh shit. That's literally what it had been like in all these other teams.
But
when they're seeing a Golden State Warrior teams draining threes the way that they are.
I'm saying
where they're draining them from.
But
not just behind the arc.
With the Lakers, I'm talking again, but with the Lakers of that time, they wasn't a predominant shooting team or a three-point team, but they had the three-point perimeters to around the players around Kobe, around
but
Shaq.
not like
so therefore,
half court like
exactly.
These guys are.
But again, you got a nigga like Derek Fisher, you got a nigga like Rick Fox who gonna meet these niggas at half court. And again, like John said, depending on how the rules are set, if they playing today's rules, they fucking doomed because, like you said, they gonna pull up from half court and shoot and get a foul.
Bang.
And then, so of course they doomed. So if you balance the rules out, a nigga like Shaq being as brutal as he is, that nigga will be getting fucking all different types of offensive fouls and shit. They be
Draymond's not Draymond Green if he has to play against Shaq.
Man, he will murder Draymond. He will murder Draymond.
Barbecue chicken.
Yeah, word. Barbecue chicken for real. So I just
you better cut it out before I fuck your mama.
Because I'm not unlike what Drew said, contrary to what Drew said, I'm not the biggest fan of this era of basketball. So, and that Golden State being superstar level team with a bunch of superstars, three of the best shooters of all time coming together. I don't look at them compared to when I think of great teams that was great, like greatly assembled. I don't really look at them as that. They are three dominant shooters, three of the greatest shooters of all time. But when it comes to the overall team,
plus Draymond Green.
Right, and I think Draymond was kind of shooting that year. Was he shooting that year?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was shooting that year. He was
shooting that year. So
he was shooting that year.
They are a great team and possibly a top 5, top 10. But number 2, nah, I won't put them over any of those Kobe, Shaq Lakers. But that is bag of the trash. We're gonna get into a new game. It's called Fanatic Feud. It's a play. Okay.
I'm gonna answer it like the Chad Pennington, Steve.
Okay, so it's gonna be an actual quick game. Fanatic Feud is only because I thought we'd have more people. I have 5 different questions, right?
Right.
So I'll still answer all the questions. They all are like Family Feud. There are choices. They have points, and at the end of the game, whoever have the most points will be the winner of today's Sports Fanatic Feud. All right. Now here's how it's going to happen. Ed kick us off, right? I'll ask Ed the question.
I'll buzz in. Can I buzz in?
If you choose to buzz in, go ahead, buzz in. You get the answer right, you get the points. And you keep going. If you get all of them right, then you sweep the board for that particular question.
Are you going to put the X's in?
But I'll put that all in edit. But if you get it wrong, you only get 1 X, and then it'll move on to the next person where they'll get a chance to clean up that question and sweep the board, and then that's how we'll do it until we down to our last question.
Can you do it like Steve Harvey though and be like, if the answer is up there, you win the round.
Well, I did that.
Don't get it.
I did
Johnny
that.
Johnny can steal.
I did that on my birthday when we had game night. I had this whole Steve Harvey accent. I did it all, but not tonight. All right, so Ed, you will kick us off. And
that's convenient.
Fanatic Feud. Are you ready for the first question? All right.
Yes, Steve. Hold on.
All right. So it's gonna go Ed, John, then Drew, and then we'll switch Drew, John, Ed, and then then Drew, Ed, John. Like we always do. All right. So Ed, first question. Other than boxing, name a sport in which you'll likely see athletes fighting. Top 4 answers on the board.
Oh.
Ed. Okay.
Baseball. I'll get the lower end ones
X.
and go.
X.
Oh, really?
X. X is
I mean,
I thought that was gonna be like the trick one.
X. So Ed,
Fuck.
so John.
Damn. See, now the rest of
John.
it is easy.
Now John.
That sucks.
Other than boxing, name a sport in which you likely see athletes fighting.
Other than boxing, I'm gonna go for the biggest points. The other
Yeah,
fighting
obviously,
league,
duh. I wanted to go with the
mixed martial arts,
easy ones.
UFC.
So
Yeah,
number
yes,
one.
correct.
So John,
Bing.
mixed martial arts is number one. All right, what else, John?
how John keep
Hockey.
Damn, how did
Hockey.
Hockey
Okay.
is number three. So yes, John. If he gets it wrong, Drew, then you clean up. That's how we do it.
Mhm.
So wait, so I don't get the points for number 1 and 3?
Yes, you got
You
the
do.
points for those. You got the points for those. Okay, there's two more.
Other than
So I'm trying to think of what
That
other
was
sports.
bad strategy by me, I guess.
10 seconds on the clock.
Rugby?
Wrong, John. All right, Drew, it's on you.
football.
Football is our number 4 answer, Drew.
I should have
There's
said
one-
football. Yeah, they always fight football. Huh.
Drew, and there's one more on the board.
One more on the board. So we got mixed martial arts,
Hockey,
hockey,
football.
football.
Number 2 answer is still on the board.
The question was about boxing, so boxing is off the table.
Right, of course.
Oh, that's the start of one.
10 seconds, Drew.
That's the
Hey,
start
what's
of
that
one.
number 2?
It's on you, Ed. If Drew don't get it,
It's gonna be on Ed. Fuck.
all right, time up, Ed.
I don't know how I mean, I know how the rest of the world pronounces it, but you pronounce it a little differently. But I want to say wrestling.
Wrestling.
Oh,
is
shit.
number
Wrestling
2.
was number 2.
Yeah.
That shit popped up in my head.
Yeah.
Oh,
Again,
shit.
I thought I was going to clear the board. For the record, I was going to go baseball, hockey, wrestling, MMA. I didn't think football was going to be in that. So you got me. Even though
people fight more in football than they do.
benches do clear and stuff though, but whatever.
Yeah, but people actually really fight.
Yeah,
more.
if this was fucking Real Family Feud, I would have fucking cleared the board. Just for the record.
Well, this round, John has.
We asked 100 people.
We asked 100 people. John has 65 points.
We really only asked 2 people.
Drew, Ed in second. Ed has 31 points. And Drew, you have 4 points. All right.
Ooh, 4 points.
Now, John, you will kick off this round. Let me put it in. Drew, Ed with 31. Drew with 4. All right, John, are you ready?
Yes.
John, name a sport.
Yeah, we asked 100 people.
We asked 100 people. I'm sorry, Ed. We asked 100 people. Name a sport that people bet on.
You said what?
Bet on. People bet on.
Name a sport that people bet on.
Okay.
Top 4 answers on the board.
Horse racing.
Horse racing, number 2.
Horse racing, number 2. Okay.
Come on, clear the answer the easiest question. Clear the board, Johnny.
10 seconds on the clock.
There's a lot of sports, bro. It's not as easy as you think.
Come on.
Number 2.
Pretty easy.
I'm not gonna say number 2. My second answer is soccer.
Wrong, John. That is not the answer. Drew, it's on you.
You got boxing.
Boxing is our number 3 answer, Drew.
Oh, it is.
What?
Yeah. You talking all
Yeah, I
easy
guess
shit.
you're right.
Told
All right,
y'all,
Drew.
bro.
Number 3. So we got the number
Basketball.
2. Basketball is our number 4, and you're missing the number 1.
Soccer's not on the list.
Nah, not really. There's too much going on.
Horse racing is number 2.
Yep.
What is
10 seconds on
and
the clock.
boxing is number 3.
Yeah, basketball number 4. Y'all missing the number 1.
I'm surprised basketball actually made the list.
Baseball. No,
Wrong.
football.
And time's up.
No.
Time's
Shit.
up. Eddie?
Football.
Football is the number 1 answer.
Come on.
But honestly,
I was like, how is he thinking about
boxing-
this right now?
Boxing should be number one over football. To be
Super
honest,
Bowl
bro.
Sunday probably.
Super Bowl Sunday.
There's a lot of
Sunday
prop
probably.
bets.
Yeah, Super Bowl Sunday.
The shorter season, you can bet on players, player props, and fucking coin toss and overtime. It's come on.
So this round, Eddie, Clink got the last one, y'all. You gave him the answer, Drew.
Yeah, honestly, I did.
I mean, I had it already.
I'm sure you had it, but Drew, you were supposed to get it and you gave it away. So I'll say that. John got 32 points this round. And
I was gonna say football. I don't know why I went with soccer first.
Drew, you
did my strategy where you're like, let me get the lower ones first and then work my way up. That's what I tried to do.
11 points this
I just knew
round.
horse racing was a lot.
It was a bad strategy, but I'm going for the number one now.
You're gonna start off this round.
Word.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Name a sport you can't play without a team.
Basketball.
Basketball is our number 2 answer.
Football.
Football is our number 1 answer.
Dang.
Can't play without a team. Can't play without a team. Can't play without. I wonder if you had baseball.
You already said baseball.
No.
I said basketball and football.
I said basketball, football. Yeah.
You said basketball? Oh, my bad. Basketball is not one of the answers. So
What? It's not?
No, basketball.
Oh, so
yeah.
So
actually,
does it
because
get
realistically, you
past
can
the
play
knee or does it get
one-on-one
past the
basketball.
John?
No, we're talking about.
But again, this is what they asked 100 people. So
Nah,
okay, if you want.
it makes sense because you could play
right,
basketball
no,
one-on-one.
All right, well, this is easy. Who does it get past to now?
So it gets to Ed. It's on you, Ed.
All right, so I'll say baseball since that doesn't count.
Yeah, so
right,
right. And then
yeah,
I'll say
what?
football
And you still
because
my
it
fucking
doesn't
answers,
count.
bitch.
No, he said, I'm gonna give him football. I'll give you the baseball. I'm gonna give him the football.
Okay, fair.
Okay,
fair. I guess you.
Which one did he say first?
I said basketball first.
He said basketball first, but then he said football and then baseball.
Yeah.
So basketball was the wrong answer. I marked him for baseball when he said basketball, I thought he said baseball. So I marked
technically
baseball.
you shouldn't get football because you got the first he answered it
No,
wrong.
no, because the first one he got right was football.
No, he said basketball first.
Right.
Yeah, so technically I should have football.
No, he gave Ed 2 points. It would be wrong for me to give Ed both of them points. He said basketball. That was my mistake. Then he said football. So the correct answer, his first correct answer was football. So I'm giving him that based on my mishaps. And then he said baseball after. I gave that to Ed because it was already out of turn. So that's why I'm giving Drew the football and giving Ed the baseball. Ed is on you.
Okay. Next up, I'm gonna say
it's two more.
Next up, I'll say you need a goalie, right? On both ends, really. Does the team count as one, or does the team count? Or sorry, does the team count as more than 2 or greater than 3?
Again, that's what the question said. Name a sport.
All right. I'll say hockey just for fun.
Hockey number 4.
Okay, and then I'll finish off with soccer because
soccer is number 3.
Let's go, dude.
I mean, technically, is your crew decide like can your boxing team when you're in
don't count, bro. One person in the ring.
It's one-on-one slugging. Your team ain't in the ring.
You got your teammates when they count. When after 3 minutes, you got your guys. The
towel guys and
the towel guys. You got
your
cornerman with got nail you swelling on your eye. Don't
your cut guy.
Your cut guy, your cornerman.
Yes, your cut guy, your cornerman. That's a team right there. That's a team. It's a team. You'll be done without them people.
Okay, so Serena's dad giving her fucking Gatorade on the side is a part of her team as well.
Yes.
And then you're playing golf. My caddy driver is part of my team.
And caddy, right? The caddy.
He's driving me to
my and NASCAR. Your pit crew is your team, son. That's your pit crew.
But there do be people that be racing under the same umbrella in NASCAR though. That be
of course they be
they're
on the
on
same
teams, yeah.
team. Yeah,
But
that's
you can still
different.
race by yourself.
But they race by themselves. It's not like, yo, I got the first 10 laps and you jumping in and like.
Well, they probably do that though. I'm not gonna lie. They probably
they don't. I don't
organize
think
it
they
to help
do.
They don't do that. The driver don't ever lead a car.
No, I'm saying if me and you are racing from the
Nigga,
same
this ain't
umbrella.
Mario Kart.
No, but you know what I'm saying. I'm saying if me and you was racing from the same umbrella, right? Into the same person, and you say you're the star. I'm pretty sure the high ups like, yo, this is the competition. Yo, bump his car. You know what I'm trying to say? Throw him in the pit real quick.
No, I'm pretty sure they do that.
Shit
but,
like that.
Oh, that definitely happens. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That definitely right. Exactly, shake and bake. But I'm saying,
baby.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
right.
To me, that's team oriented.
Right.
If it's allowed or not, it's the different story. But I think that's.
I think that's one of those unwritten rules. It's like we out here together, so we are going to support each other.
Rules,
but that's so John, in that round you didn't get anything, unfortunately. It didn't get back to you.
Never made it to me, so
yeah, it never made it to you.
Yeah,
so,
I technically cleared the board, so that was cool.
You would have cleared the board if it wasn't for my mistake. You would have, to be honest. So it's gonna go back to Eddie. This is our fourth question. Eddie, are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Name a sport that can only be played outdoors in the winter.
Outdoors in the winter?
That's what the question said.
Outdoors in the winter. Well, football is a thing. Well, you said only? I don't like that phrasing.
Only.
It could only be played.
Only be played outdoors
in the winter.
During the winter.
X Games.
Oh, okay. So
it's your turn. It's your turn.
Yeah,
bro.
I was already there. Well, curling's indoors. Skiing or ski shooting?
Skiing is number 2.
Or ski shooting?
Skiing is number 2.
Snowboarding.
Top 5
it's not the same.
Top 5 on the
Is
board.
skiing and snowboarding the same? Because
no, they're not.
Okay.
Snowboarding is number 4.
Okay. All right. I mean, ice hockey can be played outdoors, but
ice hockey number 1.
Okay. All right. Again, ice skating inside of an arena.
But ice hockey is indoors, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes they do outdoors. What's bobsledding?
Bobsledding is number 5. Got one more than number 3, Ed.
Man, you put 5 on this category, so this is, man, Ed got mad points.
Trying to think. Hold on. I mean, I'll throw curling out there, but that's indoors.
No, John.
All right, that's fine. I'll take the X. I got enough points.
Wintertime football.
No. True.
He said only can get played outdoors. That's what. See, I almost said that, but he said only.
But that even negates your.
Hockey's outdoors a lot.
And that's what the question said. That was the answer. I'm not making this up. I put this offline. So, ice hockey was number 1. So, Drew, you got the number 3 missing.
Got number 3 missing.
Yeah, I'm confident no one will get this. Because ice skating, I don't know. I'm gonna stop.
Ice skating is outside. Ice skating has been done outside.
Ice skating is number 3. Drew, you got that.
Okay, all right. See, I almost said that, but I could have cleared the board, but I didn't. That's all good.
Drew, that's correct. Ice skating was the number 3 answer. Number 1, ice hockey. Skiing, number 2. Ice skating, number 3. Snowboarding, number 3. And bobsledding, the 5th and final answer for that. Ed pretty much claimed that one and the last one. John, our last round is on you. And there's 6 answers on the board. Name a sport that a tough or macho man might consider as soft.
Okay.
John.
Macho man, a
tough guy might look at this like not a real sport. This ain't a man's sport.
I'm gonna say 1. I'm gonna go golf.
Golf is number 1.
Bing.
That's good. Okay, golf. Not a manly sport. Woo, golf,
Right.
tennis.
Tennis is number 2.
Bing.
Tennis, manly. You know, okay, tennis, golf. Oh, it's a sport, but let me go to like let me stick to the bigger ones.
Okay.
A man's sport.
That's not a man's sport.
10 seconds. John.
Basketball.
No, John.
You said
All right,
basketball?
Some people might consider it, well, this day and age.
All right, John. I'm sorry, Drew. It's on you.
I got 2 big ones though.
3, 4, 5, and 6 is still available.
It's not considered.
John got the first 1 and 2.
It's not considered a man's sport. Baseball.
No.
Uh,
All right, Ed.
So John said tennis and golf, correct?
Correct.
That's what he said. Soccer's got to be up there, right? We talked
Soccer's
about
number 3.
Oh yeah, why did I say that?
Yeah,
Soccer's
soccer's
number
got to
3.
be there. Soccer, tennis, ice skating is pretty good. I'm not. That's not my answer though. Hold on, I'm trying to think it through. Soccer's a big one. John took obviously the first 2.
4, 5, and 6 are missing.
So that's what's missing. 4, 5, and 6.
I got 2
right?
more. I don't know if they're the right answers, but I got 2 more
4, 5,
that
and
probably
6.
is considered this.
Softball.
No.
Okay.
John. John, it's on you.
Cycling.
That's a good answer, but it's not on the board.
Yeah, that's a good ass answer.
If I made
Drew?
it would be on there. Drew, it's on you.
Mhm.
4, 5, and 6 still available. Drew, you will be our loser today, but I'm just there's a chance for you to get some food.
Whatever. Shit, that would consider soft. Has to golf. What other country club sport there is? Country club.
Oh shit.
Oh, prize fishing.
What do you say?
I like that too, but that's not.
Yeah.
That's
All
not
right.
it.
I can clean this up.
All right, Ed.
Swimming.
Swimming is our number 5 answer.
Yes.
You heard swimming was I should have said swimming
Yes.
first. I
Fuck
should have said
yes.
swimming
And then
first.
4 and
last
6.
but not least, I'm gonna go with my gut originally, and I'm gonna say ice skating because it's super.
It's not.
It's not. Oh wow.
It's super goofy.
Oh, super goofy.
Super goofy.
John, 4 and 6 is still available.
Yeah, what's the name of that sport?
Highlight.
I might be saying the sport wrong, but y'all gonna know the sport I'm talking about. I'm gonna say polo. You know, when they ride on the horse and
No,
That's actually the name of the
Yeah,
sport.
it's not a real
Polo.
thing, though.
No, not that. All right. Do y'all give up or you wanna
Yeah,
keep going, Drew?
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm confident in my
John?
points.
John, do you want to go for 4 and 6?
I'll
I'll give you 2 more. I'll give you 2 more.
No, hold on. He just got to go. I'll do 2 more then, and then he can do 2 more.
Okay, so Drew.
He just got to go.
So we're gonna go twice. Drew, are you passionate or are you playing?
I'm playing.
Okay, so go ahead, Drew.
I'm thinking.
4 and 5.
Hmm.
Think of things that ain't really sports. You know, shit that like nigga, it ain't a sport, but it is a sport.
Handball.
No. Ed, you better not say that around Spanish folks. You get beat up.
John gonna fuck you up, yo. That nigga said handball.
Nigga, you go to any park in the Bronx, niggas is out there playing handball.
Not a real sport. There are people that argue this, but like I don't really. Yeah, but like racing,
I will not say.
like
Yes.
racing,
No, ESPN Ocho. Y'all gotta think that, John.
or like cornhole.
So, John,
He can't have the points after this. At this point, we're just spitballing.
All right, I got my last 2.
Yeah. Go ahead, John.
He kind of got his last guesses. This is another round of last guesses.
No,
for
so
him.
this will be his. He'll have 1 more after this. Everyone will have 1 more after John.
Okay.
Drew just guessed. You just guessed.
Yeah, it's on you, John. I said think ESPN Ocho.
Yeah,
The
Oh,
Ocho.
I already got it.
Dodgeball?
No, not dodgeball. But I'm
I
saying
got it.
it's the
I got one.
it be those outlandish sports.
I got one.
Like
I got
that.
one. I got one.
Drew,
Drew, if you don't have one,
this is your
I got one.
last chance.
Is it something televised that is not a sport?
Come on, bro.
Oh, come on,
do
man.
they ask Steve Harvey that?
Yes, yes.
No, he bit a buzzer. They asked. Oh, why you asking me those dumb old questions? You see my suit with all the buttons?
Nah, they said.
I got it.
I think I got one.
I got one.
I don't got it. I don't
I
got
might
it.
have.
Well, this is it. It doesn't
one
matter,
on
but I have it.
Yeah, this is all right, Ed.
Pass.
It's right over here. I'm gonna call gaming.
That would be a good one in today's, but it's not.
Damn. All right. Well, at this point, it's
John.
No, what do you mean?
Yeah, this is the last turn.
You said that last time.
No, I said
he said we're
after
gonna get one
John,
more.
y'all get one more time.
Jesus.
Men's gymnastics.
There it is.
No,
That's
it's not.
it?
It's not.
Oh,
It's
thank
not
God.
that. All right.
I just didn't want John to have the points.
4 is ping pong.
Okay.
And
Lame.
6 is bowling.
Ah.
Oh, bowling. Okay.
I don't know why I didn't guess any of
I
those.
did not. I totally missed that.
Ed is our winner today.
Ping pong is over there of men's gymnastics.
Huh? This is again. They ask America. These are the white folks. They ask those questions. If you ever watch Family Feud, it's never what we will say. It's never what we will say. It's always the other people.
What the whites?
Other people.
What?
Right. Congratulations to Ed for winning our very first Fanatic Feud. Hopefully next time one of y'all win. Let's get into open run. You stacking them on the boss on here? You just see Ed.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
it made something different. It made something different where I'm from. You GD, that's a thing. But we're gonna get into the open run. What's going on in sports that we need to cover or talk about?
The playoffs, my dude.
NBA playoffs, the finals. So there will be another game before our episode airs, right? It's one of the games.
It's Wednesday.
First game in Boston, correct?
Game 3 is Wednesday, Boston.
Wednesday. So it's tied currently 1-1. It's been blowout for blowout. I fucking don't like this.
Well, no,
can you count the first game really a blowout though? Like
no, game one wasn't. Yeah, the Warriors won 3 quarters.
The Warriors. The last game was a blowout. Like
when I say it's a blowout is yes, Warriors was cooking the first 3 quarters, but then the last quarter it becomes one-sided. It gave up. It becomes one-sided, and so at some point,
Celtics gave up last night.
Right. So Celtics gave up earlier, but it's been that way. It's been kind of consistent in these playoffs where it's been like one team has a big explosion of a game, and then the next team had one. And then it's like we're gonna keep doing this.
It was really the defense. It was really the defense. The first game was really the defense of the Celtics not allowing fucking Golden State to score. But then they'll say that same thing about the Warriors in game 2. The Warriors have good shooters in game 2. Like you can't really like it was the way they were shooting. Celtics defense couldn't do nothing with them the way they were shooting in game. They were just on. They was just on. Like when motherfucking Jordan Poole hit that. What was it the end that it was going to the half, right? That buzzer beater Jordan Poole got from half line. Yeah, I think that was the half of the first quarter. It was one of them. I think it was a half going into the half. When you hit shit like that, bro, I just dropped. Literally, I fucking when that shot went, I fucking dropped my phone and just went into my room like niggas. It's over, bro. When you hit shit like that, you just know. Like they were just fucking cooking. Like it's different from a defensive game in game 1 than when you just fucking shooting the lights out when you go into game 2. Games are just different like that. Yeah, I'm not liking. I haven't liked the playoffs really at all this year because again, it seems to be constant these type of blowouts where it hasn't been
too competitive when it comes down to the end of the games. It's been a few, but for the most part, it's been a lot of blowouts, and these teams are too good to be losing at the way that they've been losing throughout this playoffs, and so that's been kind of frustrating for me this season. Maybe I'm noticing now because I'm a prisoner of the moment. I can't really recall last year's playoffs and what was happening per series, but I'm just saying, watching this playoffs from the beginning, from the first round to this round, it's been you get a game, I get a game, or it's been we gonna sweep y'all, but we gonna blow y'all the fuck out. So it's like, when you look at the Eastern Conference, look at the finals, but they used to be the top. Like East, go to the Eastern Conference, get to the West. But it used to be the last man standing to be supposed to be the top of their divisions or their conferences.
And they were.
I know that. I'm just saying I don't think the game should go the way that they go, where it's like you get a game, I get a game, we blow you out, then you blow us out type shit. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, just
that sounds crazy.
I mean,
John, shut up, John. Shut the fuck up.
What does I do?
John talk about me because I said you get a blowout, I get a blowout.
I'm just sitting there listening. I'm like, damn, that just sounds crazy.
John is the king of the ALs, bro. Nobody else here.
But the defensive game to me is like, if you get games like more like that, you can't consider it a blowout to me when you win a game by defense. It's just my opinion like that. Yeah. If you win a game 2, is considered a blowout. But if you win a game from like game 1 perspective, just straight you just outplaying. When you just outplaying your defense, like
I agree with you. I don't think game 1 was like that because they was getting killed all game.
And they just hit another gear.
Yeah, that crazy quarter and it flipped. So instead of them getting blown out in game 1, they won by double digits in game 1, which was a crazy flip. They was down double digits to win by double digits.
Yeah. Now I was the only one that had Boston. Are we still sticking with our picks currently?
100%.
Golden State in 6. Golden State in 6.
Drew had 6. John had 6. Ed had Golden State in 7. I had Boston in 7. I'm still sticking with what I'm saying, but you guys are still. Next 2 games are in Boston. How y'all think Boston's gonna go? Is Boston gonna sweep?
I think it'll be a split. I think Boston will try to have the energy and the home court on their behind, if you will. John, relax. I said behind. It's okay. But I think ultimately Golden State is going to be in a do or die situation. If it's a 2-1 now, again, the series isn't over. They do say the series doesn't start until a team loses at home or a team wins on the road. And obviously we already had that happen with the Celtics. So I think Golden State is determined to possibly at least try to steal one in Boston.
Got it.
Like I will only change my stance, and honestly, this probably it's a duh. If Boston wins these next 2 games, but that's
that's when you'll change it. When it's over,
I'm gonna change that.
When the series
I only change my mind when there's only 30 seconds left.
I preface it.
Such an asshole.
I preface it with my statements. This will be a duh. So obviously.
I mean, you change your opinion if Boston wins. That's still some corny shit. Right?
No, I would not change my opinion. I would not change my opinion though. I agree. Max Kellerman used to say this on fucking First Take. Once information changes, my point of view changes, and I always agree by that shit.
Got it. Also in basketball.
Quick thing. Also, remember, Max Kellerman also said, if the death beams is pointed at Earth for the last shot.
Yo, stop with that bullshit because I hate that shit too. I hate that shit when you say what Iguodala used to do over Stephen Curry. I fucking hate that shit. He was dumb.
I quoted Max Kellerman, and I quoted him as well.
Right. But also in basketball, you guys, LeBron James is officially a billionaire. According to Forbes. So congratulations. I said Forbes.
Yeah, he did.
Congratulations to LeBron James hitting that B mark. Only other basketball players to reach that mark is Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, but they both did it after basketball.
Kobe Bryant here to be after basketball?
Kobe here to be as well. Only active player to do so
is
LeBron James. So
the non-chance.
Congratulations to Brian. We're gonna get some more movies coming out. We got Space Jam 3.5 coming. We got what other basketball movie he could remake? He about to remake House Party.
He about to do that shit too.
He about to remake The Replacements.
No! I'm out.
He's remaking Any
Given
Given Sunday.
Is that literally true?
No, I'm bullshit.
Yeah,
Love and Basketball too. He got games starring his son Bronny and shit.
Yeah.
So.
With the white girl that he's like.
He could also remake Above the Rim, right?
Above the Rim, exactly. So,
yeah, get a Tupac hologram. Never mind.
Now he gonna get Michael B. Jordan to be Pac's character.
Nah, you get Michael B. Nah. You gotta get somebody else.
I'm just saying that's how bad of a director and producer LeBron is. That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
the
shop is cool. The shop is good,
bro. The shop is people talking.
What's the name of
it's candid conversation. It's a podcast. Like,
what's the name of that show that he was a producer for on Stars?
Ballers.
Ballers. No, he wasn't. That was the Rock.
No, he wasn't. No.
It was.
Ballers.
It was
wasn't it The Remorse?
Was it something Survivor's Remorse?
Survivor's Remorse or something like that.
Something Remorse.
It was with the guy from The Boys, the speed guy. He was
A-Train.
A-Train was on there.
I do not.
He used to have
really?
Wendy Raquel Robinson on there. It had Mike Epps on it. I never watched the show.
Yeah, I never watched that show.
But it was like Survivor's Remorse or Baller's Remorse or something like that.
I remember Survivor's Remorse being on Stars for some reason.
Yeah, that's what I said. Stars.
Yeah, so he was one of the producers on that show. I don't know if he was the head producer. You know, he's LeBron James, so they'll put executive producer LeBron James. But so LeBron got some more crappy shows to come. But congratulations to
Survivor's Remorse.
Survivor's Remorse.
It's more Maverick is the TV guy. LeBron just funds the shit. Maverick is for the TV guy.
Okay.
Well, Billionaire Brian is going to be back with more shows. The new House Party actually comes out this month, so it's going to be on HBO Max.
That'll be trash.
It's starring Jacob Lattimore and some more people. I don't know who else is going to be, but I know it's starring Jacob Lattimore.
He gonna be playing play?
I don't know what the plan is. I just seen some few trailers. I don't know how it's going to go, but congratulations to Brian.
That's gonna be trash.
In sports, you guys, this old guy, Phillies former manager or Yankees former manager, is now the Phillies. Now the Phillies
for a few years.
Was right. Former Yankees manager is now the former Phillies manager.
That's right.
Oh, Jojo got fired?
Yeah, he got fired. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, don't care. Don't really care. Don't care at all. It's fine. I appreciated what he did for us, but didn't win us anything, so it's cool.
He didn't win with y'all?
As a coach?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. As the manager, he didn't win.
Was the manager when we won.
Oh, no, yeah, we won in 09, yeah.
So he got y'all one? He got y'all a pennant?
Yeah, that's it. Just one.
Just one. It's arrogant ass Yankees.
The arrogant ass motherfucking Yankees fans.
Then excuses.
Arrogant motherfuckers.
Then he gave us a ton of excuses.
Just one.
Obviously, it didn't work. That's what he gets. Philly is that's a weird team, man. It's a weird team. They stacked up. They got Ray Muto. They got Harper. They went out and got Joe, and they thought it was going to be like this dynamic franchise, and they were going to rebuild like the whole Phillies brand. And they suck, and they're not very good at all, actually. So, I think they're in the bottom half of the league right now. I would even say I think they're probably one of the worst teams in the National League. For a team that has that much talent and that much hype behind them.
They got the star players.
Yeah, I mean the move is letting them go is it has to be the right move. It hasn't equated to any wins. So.
They're number 3 in the NL East.
Right.
In regards to the overall standing in the NL, they are number. Yeah, they're close to the bottom.
Yeah, they're at the bottom half. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, when you play in the same division as the Nets, who are the hottest team in baseball,
God damn.
you know, I mean, when you're third place in their division, it seems pretty. It's catchable, but yeah, they're in the bottom half of the National League. So
yeah, they three games ahead of the Marlins. So 4 games ahead of the Nationals.
and how far are they away from the AL East?
11 games.
Yeah, from the Mets, it's 12 games.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and that's not a wild card spot at all. So
yeah, no, not at all.
Right decision for the organization, and you know, again, I wish him nothing but the best. I know he shops in one of our stores, or used to shop in one of our stores. But hey, sorry, get better. Don't be such a fucking hardo. Yeah.
And John,
Mm-hmm.
congratulations. is overdue. As again, this is Pride Month. We are prideful people, are we not? Do we not?
Okay, good. You're bringing it up. Okay.
So, do we not support all people in walks of life? It don't matter.
We do. I mean, we have 2 of them on this podcast.
Exactly. And
Currently, right now in this room.
That's very true. And because it's Pride Month, the Carolina Panthers have made a big.
I thought you were going to talk about the baseball story.
What's going on in baseball? Before I get
sorry.
I know what happened in baseball. I know what Ed's
so
bring it up.
I'll do this quick.
No, I said.
Go ahead. Go, John.
I was saying, I thought we should stick with the positive because that more is might.
Okay. So
hey, it's a story. It's a story.
We're gonna report it, but let's kick in with the positive first. Let's stay positive. We're positive pod, all right? And we're prideful pod. And congratulations to the Carolina Panthers and their cheerleading squad and Tracy Morgan for becoming the first trans cheerleader in the NFL.
Why y'all calling that?
I ain't gonna dunk on Tracy like that, man.
I was going to say,
Tracy out here catching strays for doing one role in a movie. He's an actor, man.
Look, you already know how black people are when it comes to those type of roles. But congratulations to the Carolina Panthers for being so proactive, for being so.
We got to talk about it though. Hold on, real quick. What's she look like?
I don't know.
We got to talk about it. Hold on.
Go to the shade room.
Hold on.
Actually, that picture is mad grainy. Like, I honestly couldn't.
Yeah, the picture I saw, it was mad far. It was mad grainy. You can't really see.
I just sent it. That's what.
You just sent it?
Yeah. Oh, it said.
All right, never mind. I mean, she's beautiful. Beautiful girl. Good for her.
Yep. Congratulations. What's her name?
Good for her.
What is her name?
Justine
Lindsay.
She got bald head, so she's still rocking the Caesar. I see it.
Justine Lindsay.
I literally said I wasn't gonna make a joke.
that wasn't that bad. Come on.
Yo, everybody rocks the Caesar.
Can't wait to see her in G.I. Jane 2 alongside Jada Pinkett.
You see that
just
was horrible.
Laugh.
That was just whack.
Congratulations to Justine Lindsay for becoming the first transgender cheerleader in the NFL. Now, we already know how the NFL is with the all boys club. And
how's the NFL? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? NFL, especially when it comes to owners, racist, bigots, fucking homophobic. Like, let's not act like this ain't the NFL. We know.
Naspers. What's that person in the Raiders?
Carl Nassib. Carl Nassib.
Raiders.
Ingratiate.
No, I'm saying even with,
how do they treat Michael Sam though, Drew?
But that's what I'm saying.
Bro, Michael Sam wasn't that good. Like people,
it's because he wasn't good. So that's all that matters. As long as
you gotta be good. Carl Massive been in the league for like years before he came out. And he was actually a decent player, bro.
And then he get released.
Michael Sam wasn't good.
Yeah, he got released.
He got released before the season was over.
He got released.
Okay, I don't watch the Raiders anyway, so I'm okay.
He was a free agent before the season ended. But all I'm saying is, we know the NFL. We know how they get down. We've seen the John Gruden situation. So for a team to make such a powerful stance like this is definitely dope. It shows the change in the times. People are becoming more acceptable, especially in these what they consider these group type of sports, these strongest men in the world type sports, dick swinging sports. To have a transgender cheerleader is a step in the right direction.
Big time progressive move for sure, especially for the state of Carolina.
You know what?
In a southern state,
Bible Belt.
It's a big move. So congratulations to the Carolina Panthers. Get y'all team together. But
it's a cheerleader. I'm not that impressive. Not that impressed.
It's okay. Small steps. Small steps.
You're not impressed?
Yeah. You're not impressed by it. He said they need to make a bigger move and shit.
Yeah, it's not that big a move. It's a cheerleader.
What will be bigger than that? Realistically speaking, what will be bigger than that?
A trans female kicker.
A transgender player.
I say kicker. You can say player. That's fine.
So
I mean, there's not gonna be.
Can you imagine like the greatest linebacker of all time was formerly a female at some point?
Yeah, no, because again, sick. Drew, you say it's not, but we've talked about transitioning on this.
So let's say a woman transitions into a guy. She gets she wouldn't get no NFL spot. She'll be weak, bro.
What do you mean she'll be weak? You fucking bigot. You fucking bigot.
Just.
Okay, he's such an asshole, Drew. His vagina, Drew.
Okay.
Because he has a vagina, he can't fucking hit harder than Ray Lewis.
He's not. So
just because he used to have tits doesn't mean he can't fucking.
Eddie is just being an asshole. He's just joking.
You're being a bigot.
Yeah, but you.
How am I being a bigot,
Drew?
You just said it's not gonna work. She's weak, is what you said.
That's not bigot, bro.
What is
You're using the word incorrectly.
So, Drew,
how am I using it incorrectly?
A bigot is the same thing as racist, bro. Sexist.
Not technically, no.
You just said that a female can't transition into male sports because she's too weak.
No, I said
that's being a bigot.
Okay. Bash me.
Look, all we came to do is to congratulate the Carolina Panthers and Miss Lindsay for
Drew,
joining.
We're not going to get mad at you if you decide you want to fucking start swimming for Penn State.
Women's team.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
ass joke. Shut the fuck up.
Bigot and racism is two different things. You're saying because she's a woman, she's weak.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly what
he said. That's why they're coming at you, Drew. I'm not trying to drag it, but that's why they're coming at you. I want you to understand why that word was thrown out there.
You know what? Go ahead.
Yo, apologize right now.
And how offensive it is.
Go ahead.
Apologize. No, apologize on pod.
Apologize right now on air.
To women and people of the LGBTQ plus community, because we're all equal.
All right. I'm sorry to the LGBTQ
plus.
Man, there's too much damn letters. They should spell the letter correct.
Triggered.
Jesus.
I'm not a bigot, he said. A bigot's the same as a racist. Not his fault. This is racist. All right.
Once we blow, this is the clip.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Right.
That shit was funny to me. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Not his fault. It's because of his religion.
See, we try to be positive, and then Drew. So
I am totally positive.
So segueing, because we were supposed to get the positive out first,
Yeah, because here I go to the negative side.
Exactly. So here you go.
Yeah, he
to
transitioned
the
to us. Look, I get it. I know a ton of Jamaicans. They're very, very Catholic. They're very, very Christian people. Speaking of which, Drew has the same values as the Tampa Bay Rays, apparently. So during Pride Month, every once in a while, you know how baseball is, right? With Mother's Day, you do the you wear pink for breast cancer. For Father's Day, you wear blue or whatever for prostate cancer. For Veterans Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, all these things.
Have your
big
different
American flags because I'm an American.
Right.
Well, so the Tampa Bay Rays decided that 4 players, all on the pitching staff, by the way. I will mention those guys: Jason Adam, Jalen Beeks, Brooks Rafley, and Jeffrey Springs. Also Ryan Thompson refused to wear their Pride jerseys. And I will say his actual quote. So his quote was, "It was hard. It was a hard decision, but because ultimately we all said we want is them to know." Wait, what? We all said what we want, and we want them to know that everyone is loved and welcome here. But to put it on our bodies, I think it's a lot. A lot of guys decided it's a lifestyle thing. Not that they lock it down or anybody is seen differently. It's just maybe because we want to encourage us to believe in Jesus, who is encouraged to live a lifestyle, who would abstain from behavior, just like Jesus encourages me as a heterosexual male to abstain from sex outside of the confines of marriage. It's no different. That's bullshit. Okay, so they decided not to wear their Pride colors that week. And again, a lot of bigots think that this is a big win for the Rays, and thank God for them for standing up. And we don't have to be it doesn't need to be forced down our throats. You can't be forcing gay down our throats, and the LGBTQ plus community doesn't need to but when it comes to rocking camo, stealing valor for Veterans Day or Memorial Day or 4th of July Day weekend, we don't have a problem with it. But when we decide we're not going to wear our Pride colors for Pride Month because I'm religious, it's okay and it's excused. The main thing I do want to focus on is it encourages me as a heterosexual male to abstain from sex outside the confines of marriage. It's no different. You mean to tell me, Jason Adam, you ain't never got no pussy in high school. You ain't never got no pussy in college. And you waited till you were married to finally have sex? Get the fuck out of here. Like, if you're going to use religion as a scapegoat to fucking say this is why you're not going to wear your Pride colors or whatever, because, again, if you're gay, Jesus won't accept you, whatever it might be. Again, according to them. I'm not saying that that's what the case is. That's definitely not the case. But if Jesus says you can't do it and you can't get into jail, or you can't get into heaven because you're gay, I'm not going to put a rainbow little fucking logo that I wear every single fucking day. But I will wear it when it's, got red, white, and blue all over it and stars and stripes on it. That's when I'll wear it.
I think they have more of a scapegoat because it is religious versus,
and more people will agree.
Yeah. For sure. And again, a lot of people will agree, and based on a lot of people's religion, they can justify it. In regards to everything else, it don't have any religious base or religion don't have anything to do when it comes to. But it
drives me nuts because these are the same people that were shitting on Cat for taking the knee. It's like at the end of the day, you work for this company. You work for the MLB. The same argument they gave all the players that took knees, all the players that they wanted to wear their own cleats or wear something else on their jersey or whatever. It was like, well, you can't do that at your job. Your job is asking you to do. You need to stand up for your job because we are paying you. All right. Well, guess what? Same deal.
The only thing is because when it's religion, it's a fickle situation.
I mean, no, let's be real. The only thing is because when it's a black guy, when it's a white guy, that's the difference.
A lot of people can use, regardless of religion, like that. We have a lot of female athletes who wear I don't want to mispronounce it, but they're Muslim and they wear the
hijab.
While they're playing, because religiously that's a part of the Islamic religion
culture.
So, and nobody really will combat it because it's a part of their religion. So although I think these guys are full of shit, and they fully like some real fucking homophobes. But because it's based in religion, they'll be able to get away with it every day of the year because based on Christianity, they can say it's against my religion, and nobody's going to argue your religion. We live in America, and
it's a choice to them too. It's a choice too. It's a super big choice
with mental health.
So exactly, just like mental health, nobody's going to argue your religion. Nobody's going to argue your mental status or statement or whatever the case may be or stability. That's the world we live in. So although I think these niggas just full of shit, they like, yo, the
NBA didn't care one iota about Andrew Wiggins' religious beliefs when it came to the vaccine. But let's just be okay.
That's true.
That's what we're saying. That's exactly what we're saying, Drew. A couple white guys say that they're not going to wear I'm not going to wear no fucking homo shit. You know, again, I'm using what they're saying, right? I don't believe this. I'm not going to wear no fucking, homo stuff on my shirt. But, God forbid Mookie Betts takes a knee during the national anthem, and I'm done with baseball. It's just it's funny. It's a two-sided coin. It's the same reason that it's the same people that believe in pro-life, but they think everyone should have guns. But it just makes no sense. And they also believe
in pro-life, but these motherfuckers won't adopt. It's like
pro-life, they won't adopt, and the death penalty should be
exactly.
It should be real.
Right.
You can't take another life unless he's a murderer. Right. Then I guess you could.
Well, he comes on my lawn and he's black.
Yeah.
We'll go into a rabbit hole. Keep talking about this shit.
Yeah,
but
we can't do that.
Anything else in sports we should cover in the open, right?
Rangers are up 2-1 in the Eastern Conference Final. It's all that matters to me. They look great. They got up early. It almost looked like they were going to pull out Game 3 and go up 3-0 to prove Johnny's prediction right. But, all power play goals on that. So Rangers got 2 early in their first 2 power plays. Tampa were able to – I'm not following the Oilers series, Oilers Avalanche series. Anyone who is please enlighten us because I'm not watching it. I only care about the Rangers right now.
Who would have known that the motherfucking New York City would be your only championship is coming from hockey, guys? Come on. New York is less rally. Hockey ball.
Avalanche is up 3-0 and they're currently losing 3-2 in the third period right now.
Avalanche are up 3-0
for the series, but they're down 3-2 in the game.
One thing I can say, me and Sabrina actually watched Game 1 of the Rangers.
It was exhilarating, right?
And I wrote to y'all like, though, this fucking game is actually fun. Like, it's exciting. Like,
hockey's fun to watch.
Yeah, me and Sabrina watched the whole first game. We was like, yo, this shit is fire. Like,
as fair weather fans, it's the best when your team is in the playoffs. As a fair weather fan.
And that's probably why we watch it. It's New York, so we like, let's watch it. And we was like enjoying that shit. It was like up and down. Like, oh shit, these niggas scoring and shit.
That's when they start shooting. And
it's like
shit.
Right.
Oh shit. It's close. They didn't score.
No, it was Game 1. That's the only game I watched, but I did enjoy it.
Yeah, Game 2 was amazing.
I think Bobby Smurder was there and shit. Like,
I saw that.
Yeah. Mosley was there. Elijah Moore was there. So the Jets are representing. So that's good. Winning culture.
The Giants was there.
I don't know if the Giants were there. Were the Giants there? Okay.
Giants was there. My coach Dabo was there.
All right.
Okay.
Dabo Sweeney is your coach?
Yeah, Dabo Sweeney. Let him think that. It's Dabo Sweeney.
Drew be laughing.
Brian Daboll, Drew.
I don't care what goes on with the Giants. So.
All right.
Anything else in the open run?
I think that might be it. Yeah.
The Lakers had an introductory press conference for Darvin Ham today.
Yeah, he was talking about Russ and how he's gonna. His goal is to get Russ back to that MVP level play, and he said that we are disrespectful in the manner in which we talk about Russ now because Russ is one of the greatest players of our decade. I
don't know why people are so mad that people are just, players, these motherfuckers are so goddamn sensitive. You had a bad season. We said it, and now you fucking. Oh my god!
Don't take his last name.
I'm honestly,
disrespect.
I'm with you, Drew, because
stop being so damn sensitive, bro.
Niggas play bad or have a bad season, and nobody can say nothing about it. It's like, bro, you had a bad season. Like, you play ass. Like, everybody gets it when they doing bad or their team is not playing well. You gonna hear it. Like, that's why it's your goal as a professional athlete to say, kiss my ass, and next time we come out there and cook. Show us.
Exactly, bro. Like, yo, like, this shit goes on too much, bro. Even fucking coaches are now getting into the shit. Nah, come on, son. Nah, it's over that shit. I'm gonna say you play ass if you play ass, bro.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say you play ass, bro.
Yeah.
That's all it goes.
Then they're gonna watch our OSA clips and they're gonna be like, "How the fuck is this nigga talking?"
You play ass, nigga. I'm gonna say that shit about Kevin Love. You play ass, nigga.
You be disrespectful,
bro.
Kevin Love.
Drew can't go.
They gonna watch Drew lock up with his arms and shit, doing whatever the fuck this is. I don't.
Drew be disrespecting K Love because K Love is consistently a good player. So I don't know what Drew be saying, but Darham is going to get Russ back to
if he gets Russ back to the MVP elite, yo, give it up to him, bro. Right. But just passes, you play ass.
All right, and that is the open one. We are going to move on to our last segment. When you hear this, our bold prediction. Eddie hit, Johnny didn't, Drew didn't, I hit, Kev hit.
What was yours?
Undefeated for the Chicago Sky. They were undefeated last week. Kev had 6 in a row for the Yankees, and Ed had the 2-1 for the Rangers. So us 3 hit. You 2 guys. You had 20 for 20 for Rooney first game. That didn't happen for yourself. John had the 3-0 for the Rangers. That didn't happen. So we're gonna get into these bold predictions. Johnny, kick us off. When you hear this.
Rangers to the motherfucking cup.
Mm-hmm.
Rangers to the cup. By the time our next episode, the Rangers will be going to the Stanley Cup. All right, John. Ed, when you hear this.
Rangers solidify, and they are in the Stanley Cup.
All right. Drew. I'm sorry. Drew, what you got?
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum both scoring over 30 the next game in Boston. Yes.
30 for 30 for Brown and Tatum. And my bold prediction.
So game 3, you got them both.
Game 3. 30 for 30. And game 3, bad series for him so far. My guy Clay. So Clay is going to have a triple-double this next game. Triple double. No. I'm tripping. No.
I thought you were going to say at least like 10 3-pointers.
No. Clay get 30 plus this next game. All right.
Okay.
30 plus.
Triple double.
30 for 30.
Say it with your chest, my nigga.
Last time I let you. When do Clay get fucking rebounds or assists?
Never. With your chest.
Clay will get like 2-3 assists tops.
Yeah, right.
He's
exactly.
the ball, he's throwing that shit to the basket.
He's running around to get that ball to throw it. So 30 points, 30 plus for Clay in this next game. And that is our episode 6 of the OSA. 106 all together. This is season 3. Drew, how you say 106 in Spanish?
I don't know.
Good callback.
I only know how to say 100 what comes after that.
Ciento. There you go. Very good.
Hey.
Good.
Good shit. All right. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share on our streaming. Make sure you rate our audio. Hopefully next week we have Kev back. Until then,
into the motherfucking show.
But until then, you have the guys here. You got Johnny 5, Drew, our host Eddie Horchata, myself, my own Common Devin, Season Common Devin, brought you by Coach Capsule, sponsored by God's LLC. It's good to have you back, Ed, and like always,
we out.
Love, they claim me the illest. You don't believe in yourself to forget it. You gotta put yourself up in position. Ice skating on thin ice, and my ice skates been in the kitchen. How can you tell me to pick a religion? I'm 24 and I'm broke as a bitch, but I'm a millionaire rich in the spirit. Yeah, hoping you get my plight. 24 hours in a day. Goofy ass niggas might die by night. Stand clear, hands in the air, I know my rights. This for the people who say ain't scared.